Good evening and welcome back to Timberborn, where it has been 84 cycles. Well, it's been 8 cycles. This is taking a really long time to build, mainly because we ran out of wood and we ran out of metal. Although metal is now not a problem. Metal is really good, really good. Because I put this in over here. Put this in over here. We've had this running at full power. I've put in some additional houses as well. We've got some more houses there as well, so we've upped our beavers. I am running it at 30 times speed, so we're going there. The reason this is caught up so well is basically because nothing was happening because we were running out of wood. I kept missing when droughts and things were happening, so this kept drying up, which means the wood would keep stopping and everything was, and it was awful. This is why this is not built yet. It should be built by now. It's not. So what I've done is I've left our sluices in here, which keep the water topped up here and stop any bad tide coming through. I put dams here, I put dams here, and I put dams here. These dams are to stop the bad tide coming back on us. I could probably take out these dams now, to be honest with you, but I'm going to leave them because they're a bridge. And basically what this does is these will keep this topped up to about halfway, and then the water will flow down here to about halfway. It's Is it 0.75, 0.8, something, whatever height the dams are. They're not halfway, they're just over. But it keeps enough water in here for everything. The only issue we ever have is if we get a 9-day drought or 9-day bad tide or something, then this does dry up. Other than that, it's fine. But the most important thing with that is that I can leave it and walk away. Just walk away. Walk away, and it's fine. And it works. It's beautiful. So, yeah. So, yeah, we are continuing on with this. This is doing its thing here. They're building it. They're just taking their time. Which is fine, just they need it. What I've realised I need is more builders, desperately more builders. We very much need more builders to just keep up with this, and we need more trees. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to go over here and we're going to work on this over here. We're going to turn this whole patch over here into an oak tree farm, because that's what I want to do. So let's come over here, put up the priority of these guys so they get built whenever they get built. I need to destroy all these here. It was mentioned in the last episode. I do apologise if I haven't caught up with all the comments to previous episodes and things. I'm not well, so I've looked at the comments, but I haven't replied to any of them. So sorry to Kaboom and Zuiji who comment on things. I have read them. I just am not. I will try and reply to them. I'm going to do that after I record this episode, which is already technically late. So, yeah. So let's mark resources for demolition. Let's go here, and basically I want to get rid of all of this, like this, and then I want to come in here and I want to go no to the trees. Leave the trees alone. Leave all those trees alone as well, so we can chop them down. Yeah. That's probably all of those done there. Ba-dum. They can clear this out here and that'll be fine. These are already set to a low priority. I already put these all down to low priority, so I could do other things in the time. So, yeah. A new one grew. Get him. Awesome. Okay, put them, then we'll just go that way and we'll go this way as well. Get them. Get them all. Berries spread like absolute wildfire. They really are crazy. So I want to make sure we get them all, literally get them all. So I'm going to set like this whole place to the chop. Let's get some lumberjacks in here, shall we? Let's do do that for the minute. Interesting how this has kind of worked here. If you look at this, look, there's one. That's obviously where the bad tide has managed to kill the trees off. This is where they've died from droughts, but this here, they've just managed to survive. All the birch just managed to survive in a quite cool little natural thing there. Okay, so that should come up here, and we should be able to get rid of those guys, which would be quite nice. And what I want to do is I want to run a path all the way along there, and a pathway along there, path all the way up there, because that happens to be exactly where that I didn't realize that. Yeah. And then we'll put in lumberjack here and here. Now this is the only place. This is not going to be wet, so we're only really going to do it down here. So put lumberjack here and here. We might put a forest over here. Let's do that now. Actually. Why might we when we can instead? Let's do that. Okay, and I'll even put down another lumberjack right here. So there's 3 right smack bang dead in the center. Do that, just get rid of these berries because I don't want them spreading anymore. There we go, get rid of those. Okay, we can remove all this. And yeah, okay. And then what I want to do is basically plant oak trees over here in the entire area. Like I want the whole thing full of oak trees. Okay, with the exception of this row here, which we haven't actually got yet anyway. So. Oh, and also let's get rid of. Oh no, that's wrong buttons. Okay, yeah, and then there you go. You'll never plant the oak in here, but we'll just have it all as oak anyway. So you can just plant oak, and this will be fine. Now you guys are suddenly full of logs, which means this is full of logs, which is a bit of a pain. But let's build ourselves a bigger underground storage, and I want to put the underground storage kind of just there where that one is, so I'm going to destroy that one, which is a really dumb thing to do because we need logs, but I'm going to do that anyway. And then I'm going to put the logs here. Okay, make this the priority build. Away we go. What I might do actually, I might shut down this building, yeah, to try and get some beavers back. No. Logs are all in there, awesome, which means you guys, the holding posts, are going to move the logs and things around, which would be awesome. Oops, I messed that up as well. We're not planting there. Let's destroy that one. Okay, there we go. So now we're going to have a decent supply of logs. So yeah, so the Kaboom mentioned about berries over here, and you're right, we could have done the berries. However, the berries are grown. This is done. We're fine from here. No one else has been infected since our infection, which did indeed happen down here. Thank you to who was it that mentioned? Yeah, it did happen over here. This floods just a little tiny bit here. Of course, the beavers walking across here. Yeah, that floods there. It doesn't flood here, although this turns to bad water because the bad tide coming back in. It doesn't flood here because the bad tide is only very small here. So we don't have to worry about that at all. So carrots are good. We're good for carrots. Things are going here. Everything's fantastic. Now, what we need to do, however, is I need to start looking at the water supply. So what I actually want to do is I want to build a tower. This point here, the tower, all the way up. I want to build it all the way up to its highest point. Figure out the water supply, because if we can get the water supply in early and get that going, it's going to really help us with everything. So we can remove. I'm not going to hold shift to any of these. Anytime I'm working on the ground, I'm not going to hold shift. I'm going to wait for the confirmation of yes, because otherwise I will accidentally click that and then be like, oh, that was a mistake. Mistakes were definitely made. So yeah, we can get rid of these ends as well. They're not needed now. Let's move to that. And oh, hang on. Just realised I need to make sure no beavers are in there when I do this, because otherwise they're have to very much get stuck, and we don't want that. See, they can go to the top and build the whole thing. They can build the whole thing from the top. So, yeah. And what we'll do is we want to put in a zip line, don't we? Put a zip line in. So we want to put in a zip line station, and I want the station to be there. The first one. Right. No, that's not right. Nope, 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 nope. I want the zip line to be there. Then this zip line wants to be on top here. So we need to remove these three and replace them with overhangs. And then the zip line tower goes in there. Looks a bit weird, I know, because it's offset compared to the rest of the stuff, but that's the zipline tower, the edge. And I'm going to put the longest ones anyway, because if we ever want to go this way for whatever reason, then we can. And then what I'll do is I want to connect this one to this one, but it won't, because there's like, look at that. Two little stairs in the way. Oh, no, look at that. This is what I thought might happen, where the stairs are going to be in the way if we build up through there. So, there are a couple of choices here. I could move the stairs out a bit more and then bridge in to here. That's an option. There was comments as well. I remember reading about the whole we could put the stairs somewhere else, like, you know, inside internally somewhere. Because I can remove that one, that's not a problem, but I can't remove the stair, and that would be in the way. So, but that's okay. That's okay. I think what I'll do is I'll just move the staircase out to here. Reach in, and that should be fine. We should be able to miss the wire if we just bridge in to this point. Actually, it wants to be 1 point higher than this, doesn't it? Technically, it wants to be this high, so that might be in the way of the bridge. I'm not sure. We could always have these ones all poke outwards. If I do that, then I think you might be in the way of that. There is only one way to find out. There is only one way to find out, which is going to be a little awkward to do, but you'll be fine. You're too far away to build that. That's fine. That's fine. So I want to have a road that goes up there. Oh, hang on. That's on the wrong platform. That's on the wrong layer anyway. That's the wrong layer. That wants to be up by one, doesn't it? Yes, yes, it does. Does it want to be on terrain blocks? I don't remember. I don't know. Probably. We'll put it on terrain blocks. Why not? We'll put it on terrain blocks. So let's do that, and then you want to be up there, don't you? You still can't add a connection from there to there because the stairs are in the way. Odd, the stairs are in the way and not the not that platform, just the stairs are in the way. That's weird. But I think that'd be okay then, because then if we extend these ones out and even put dirt on top of them, I think you'll still be able to come down. Maybe not. Maybe not if we put dirt on top of those. The other option is a staircase here and here on either side, which are you know, you take the elevator or take the stairs. which I might, that would make more sense. That would make sense. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do a staircase here. So there. Oop. Then it's just the same. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, till we reach the top, which we have reached the top now. Bum, bum. Okay. And then there is just stairs going there, there, there. And stairs go in there, there, and then you just literally go path, 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 and then that will be cool. Okay. Look, I built a spiral staircase. Remembered. Oh. Okay, that's obviously going to run into that guy because that's in the way there. But that's okay. It doesn't matter. This is all fun. This is all not a problem. Okay. So we can build a staircase up. Then we can get rid of the staircase in the center, and we can build staircases on the end. And I realistically should. I mean, this end is technically where all the crops and stuff are. So it's yeah, it's a bit. This is where all the dirt's going to go, where the crops are. But there's going to be a path on the edge here, running all the way down from one into the other, which is where these guys go in, and they connect to a centre path come along. I might have a path here as well, just because it makes sense. You come up the path here or along the path there. That does just make sense. So let's I'm gonna get rid of that, and I'm gonna put in platforms here. I don't think they're needed on this one. In fact, I know they're not needed on this one, but I want to put them in. They're there for connections to wherever we want to go to, because the next zip line won't be here. It'll be the floor above. So this one goes to floor 1, this one goes to floor 2, floor 3, floor 4. So yeah. And I couldn't put one there and zip line to this one because I don't think you can cross the zip lines. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Might have to try that. Might have to try that. See if we can cross the zip lines. Might be interesting to see if we give that a try. So yeah. Right. Let me destroy this staircase. So we get rid of this staircase here because it's in the way. So let's just do that. Pop. Okay. Put a road in there. Not that we particularly want to put a road in there. I chose to start it closest to the edge here. So let's do the same again here. So I chose to start it like that. Yep, and then we go 1, 2, 3. And then we just go with double platforms. Bump, 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 bump. And then we get rid of those 3 because didn't mean to do that. And staircase goes in. There, 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 there. Road, 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 and road. Okay, this is going to be dirt. Not going to have a platform on it. And there will be a road that runs the entire length of the entire project. Like this. Get rid of you. Put dirt in there, facing that way. Okay. Now they have no way of getting up there, but that's okay because we can zip line this one to this one now, can't we? Yes, put on that. Okay, so if I pause the game, and I put in a zip line here. Which needs to actually be, need to remove some of that. So the zip line would be there, and then there'd be another one there. Can we add that one to that one? I can. The zip lines do not inter. We're doing that. We're doing that. We're going to have cross zip lines all the way up. This is going to be weird when beavers bounce into each other, but we're going to do that because that gives us double the way up. It does mean I now need to destroy this. Oh no, I don't. No, I don't. You're in the wrong place. You're in the wrong place. You came to the wrong beavers. Like that. Okay, and then you connect to that one. There you go, that's better. That's better. To me, my ex-beavers. So, yeah, awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, cool, cool, cool. This road here isn't actually going to be here. So let's get rid of that. I don't know if I can... I can. Awesome. Just drag it to get rid of the road underneath. Get rid of that as well. Let's bring this down. So I'm not... let's get rid of this road here. This road here. If I do the... if I just start with the road, it's fine. It lets me remove all the things. But if I start with the path, it doesn't do that. So we do want to way down into there because we want to have farms and stuff in here because this is what we can do. Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to platform over all of this with just standard platforms. And let's have a look at the aquatic farmhouse. Let's unlock this. So this is going to want to sit maybe like here. I don't know if one's going to be enough. Probably not. We get rid of that and that, and we put in a staircase here. Staircases can be immersed in water. They don't block water, so that'll be fine. We do that. Okay, and then we're going to say, with our crops, let's make this side spaded duck. Plop. And let's make this side cattail. Plop. Yeah, awesome, awesome, awesome. I'm going to up the priority of all our little bits and pieces in here to pick them up to get the beavers to come and collect them sooner rather than later, if we can. They might not have no space for them, so... Okay, you want to do this here. Okay, and I'm really not sure where we're going to go. So, unfortunately, because I've done this now, I can't run a path out to there. Although we could run a path around the back. See, there should be a path here. So that shouldn't be as deep as that. That should be a path, so we might correct that. So that won't be spaded rock down there. That'll actually be ground. So let's connect that. Let's correct that now. Put on. And then you will have a path that goes all the way along to the end there, and you will have a path that goes all the way along to the end there. Okay, you don't need that connection. A double connection there, that's fine. Okay, okay, right. So speed up time. Yeah, go back to 30 times speed. Let's make these the lowest priority because we're not fussed about building them anytime soon. There's no water in here. We can't do that yet. So there we go. But this is spinning now. Oh, we can add a second. Oh, yeah. Obviously the ground one. Do I want to connect the two ground ones together? Might as well. Why not? Might as well connect the two ground ones together. Let's do that. Let's connect the two ground ones together. For no other reason than we can. There's no real reason to do that, but we might as well. We might as well. I don't... It's more than 30 tiles to the other side of the bridge, so there's no way I can bridge across a zip line across to there, so... But yeah, I suppose if any beavers are here and want to get over there quick, they can zip down if they wanted to, I suppose. It's just... Yeah. Yeah, I like that they can cross. I really do like that. That's cool. That is cool. That means we can actually have either side go to either side, so you can zip line down. So it's not just here to floor one. So if you want to go to, say you're down the bottom, you want to go to floor, well, you still have to go zip. But if you're here and wanted to go down that level, you'd have to run all the way back to here to come down to do that. Whereas now you can just grab the zip line here and zoom down. So that speeds up productivity. Yay! We like productivity. Productivity is good. Okay. And they're all technically connected because they're connected via this guy, which is quite cool. So, yeah. Okay. Okay, so I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll leave this one here. I'm going to let it run again and do its thing. And carry on, because I can now leave this unattended, which is fantastic. So we can do it there. And then we'll come back next time and we will try and build the tower up to the highest height. And then we will work on the water system, because I need to get the water system coming over. So there's going to be lots of explosives and things. How are we doing for explosives? We are 400 explosives. I should probably try and use some of those up. I know where I want the explosives to be, sort of, maybe, because so this is at height 5 here. So we're going to seal this water off and bring it across. Oh, there's water here as well, isn't it? Yeah. That lined up with that. That is lined up with that. That's kind of annoying. Maybe we could just tap into these ones, in fact. That might be easier for us. Rather than tap into that, we'll just leave that one. We'll just redirect this one to wherever. We'll just like seal it off here, let it go down there. Up away, just get lost. And we'll steal these ones. Because they're a lot closer. And we'll bring them over this way to here. Go away. Go away. Yes, I know. Go away. To here. Then send it down that way to here. And also off the map this way. And we have good water go this way and bad water go that way. And it will be in a sealed pressure pipe down here. And then the pressure pipe will go up to the top. And then we'll split 2 ways, left and right, going to this river channel and this river channel. And then the water will, from this end, cascade along, down, back, down, back, down, back, down to the bottom. We will have sluices, which make sure it knows exactly how high the water is below it every single time. Which means on the end here, I actually want to seal this off. I just realised. Because these ones are going to have the... there's going to be a sluice like here, sealed off, and the water is going to pour down to one below it. So, yeah. Yeah, that might work. Although, I might just put the sluices on the end and leave the end there, so I need to actually remove that impermeable floor on the end there. So, but that's the plan. That's the plan. And I need to put that in, like, now. I know we can go up to the top and then just have the water pour straight down to the bottom layer, and that won't be a problem at all, because then we can just build up to it. But I need the water in to get this to all work. So, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so what else we need to do is we need to, I need to re-enable the dirt machine, which is going to cause many beavers to get injured, but that's okay. That's okay. We need to re-enable the dirt machine because we need to dirt the whole place, don't we? Yeah. Yep. Yep. Okay. So, thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed this one, and I do hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.